What's going on? Are you watching the are you into the national championship game? I'm not usually. It's whatever to me. Give it a minute or two, see if anybody else trickles in. There's somebody. Do they do quarters or halves in college? I can't remember. Like, is it about to be halftime, or do we have a whole other quarter? You never know with college sports. It's always a little bit different. Miami has to have better looking cheerleaders than Indiana, right? So at least they won. At least they won in that category. All right, so when we do this filler, I got everybody's names on the wheel. We'll go in order from best to worst. So it's Nats, Athletics, Reds. I know the Rangers, Red Sox, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had the Giants. I know the Phillies was at the bottom. Oh, Tigers. Yeah, Tigers. We'll slot them right after the Giants. Same price as the Giants. That'll be our order. So we'll do the Nationals first. We'll do it that way because I want everybody to have a shot at it. I think that's the fairest way to do it. But all right, is it end of the first quarter? All right, we got 3 in here, so I feel pretty confident about running this with enough of an audience. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna do 10 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna make this full screen. All right, and here we go. Going for the Nationals. Good luck, everybody. All right, looks like Rugger's got it. Nats. Nice job, Rugger. All right, next one. Rip City taking the Athletics. All right, next one will be for the Reds. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Bowman ended up with 2 spots next to each other, but that's all right because they take, at least for one of their spots, they get the Reds. So we're going Rangers next. Rangers next. Has to go to Rip City, right? That's his team. Is he going to get the home team mojo? Nope. It's going to be Colby, Grinch, Rangers. All right. Red Sox. Red Sox up next. It's going to be KC, Killer Cards, Aaron. Red Sox. And so we got 3 more left. This should be the Giants. Yep, Giants here. Good luck. I think Giants Tigers is it's a wash. All right, Rip City. You got A's and Giants. Wow, the old Bay Area duo. All right, and that is gonna take us down to the last 2. We've got Phillies and Tigers. We're gonna whoever gets this will get the Tigers, and whoever doesn't get picked will end up with the Phillies. Good luck. 50-50. Oh, it's gonna be Merc. Murky with the Tigers. And that means Robert has the Reds and the Phillies. I feel like Robert bought the Phillies at one point on their own, so hopefully he's happy with that. All right, so I'm going to update that here in the scroll. Oh, no, Murky didn't get it. It was Killer Cards. Cincy, the Bowman. Detroit was Murky. All right, Pot's right. I'm going to put it in the chat. Oh, wow. They brought the Dos Equis man back. Nice. Yeah, I mean it's fine with me if he wants to. I know Murky was he wanted to trade the Tigers. Well, let me zoom it out so you can at least see some of the game. Almost time for that little guy to go to bed, huh, Colby? Randall, you're not even in this break. Do you rip those? You rip those boxes, Randall? Anything good? Someone did take the Padres. I know it's someone took them like early. They weren't even on the board. I'm cool with that. It's like one thing if it's like a bad team that has like a lot of autos, so like at least you're getting something, but the Padres is like I feel like there's hardly any Padres cards even in there. Oh man, I mean I like Gillen, but that's sucks to get a non-first auto in a box like that. I mean Connor would have been fine, but I mean I guess it's better than a floor base, but I don't think Gillen's that crazy expensive. I mean, our last super we hit a Bodine blue auto to 150. That's probably been the best color auto so far. I mean, we've hit all the good names. I mean, we hit like from the case. It was probably that Spotlights, the Made Spotlight. I don't know. Like it's been it hasn't been like crazy bad. I mean, is it worth what are the boxes going on the secondary right now? I mean, it's, I paid what, $720 plus tax for the super jumbos. Are they worth that? No. I wouldn't rip my own, but I haven't noticed if the hobbies have been better. It feels like the hobbies and the jumbos are like the same. In fact, we got spotlights out of both cases, and we did get an image variation or a college. Well, we got an image variation and a college uniform variation out of the hobby, so I guess that one might have been a little bit better. But we also got more autos and probably a few better names. I mean, we had a Seth Hernandez base auto in the Super Jumbo case. Oh, Indiana scored. Yeah, so like there's a guy I follow on I forget his name, Sasquatch something on Twitter, that the guy's like a math nerd, so he does a ton of like he puts out really detailed analysis on what like the odds and the value and all that stuff, and it seems really well done. But he came to the conclusion that like none of these formats are good value, which I mean anybody could tell you that. But he said out of all of them, hobby would be the best, and then super jumbo, and then absolutely whatever you do not break Breaker's Delight. Like Breaker's Delight was by far the worst for hits. But after ripping what I've ripped, I don't think you can say really that hobby is so much better than jumbo. They seem about the same. It seems like we've been a little bit more fortunate on color than other boxes. Like we haven't had a crazy amount of base autos in relation to color. Like all of our cases and all of our boxes have had at least like 40% color. And so, I mean, we've hit an orange, we've hit a gold, we've hit a few blues, some purples. Trying to think if we've hit a green. I don't think we've really hit one of those like weird like reptilian autos. Like we haven't. Everything's been mostly like true colors. A lot of refractor autos. I hope Mega Smack. That would be nice. Do you think they're gonna have the first on them, or do you think they'll be like Bowman Megas, where they're all like variations? I like the variations. I know they don't have the first on them, but I don't get why they're like so crazy less than the. Although it would be cool if they were true variations, it would be cool to have the first on them as well. Like how the rookie card auto, variations have at least the rookie card logo. If it's from the same release of the same year, it should. And I know they consider Megas to be a different release, but it shouldn't be. That should be the thing you can get in Megas is the Mojo variations. Now that I pretty much don't really go on Whatnot, I was thinking about adding a second camera so you guys can see my ugly face. Or getting a second camera with like a direct view above. It's probably maybe because they measure it from like corner to corner, right? Yeah, I'd say it's probably a 30-inch. It's just one of those little like Roku TVs. I probably need a bigger one now. I mean, my desk is massive, so I can definitely grab a bigger TV. But I got a new mat coming, which is going to be horizontal, so it'll cover the whole space. Yeah, I might figure out something to do on the sides if I don't get a bigger TV. It'd be hard to get a bigger TV because I've got another computer monitor on top of this TV. Like you guys can see it. It's so I've got, let's do it this way. So I've got my computer monitor, which is watching so I can see the chat and stuff, and then I got my cards, but it's already hard enough to open up my card case because I got these things stacked so high, and I've got it like on a little shelf. So if I get a bigger TV, I'm going to need to make my shelf bigger. So I may just stick with the same TV and, I don't know, put my Funko Pops on the side or something to block off the edges. See what I'm wearing? Just a full, dude. I'm like habitually surrounded by packages. It's like crazy. Tomorrow's gonna be a really busy day for me because I gotta ship out all your guys' stuff, and I got like packing materials. Like I need to figure out something to do. I'm in my room that I share with my wife, and she's like extremely displeased with all the crap I have all over the place. I really need like a separate room. We have another room too, but my wife is not willing to let me have it. Because I also would stream later, but she wants to go to bed, so I can't just be like streaming all night. I'll convince her at some point to let me, or I can just wait 4 more years and then my oldest will go to college and I can take her room. It's really funny. I feel like I don't like if I'm ever in a random, which I haven't done a random in a long time, but last year I was doing lots of randoms, and I don't know, I would just feel like what if Murky traded the Tigers and then we hit the Yost like Superfractor Auto, and you're like, I don't know, I have a feeling like fate, just let fate sort of be. I don't know. I guess I'm superstitious though, because also if I had a chance to trade for my Angels and I didn't make the trade and then we hit an Angels Superfractor or something, I feel like I would feel worse about that. Waiting for halftime. It's good. I like running plays. Keeps the clock moving. Oh, really? Chet, he already ripped those boxes? No kidding. Oof. I mean, Chet's got pretty good prices, too. I'd like to hop in one of his breaks at some point, but he always goes live at 8 a.m. and it's like I got 3 kids, and from 8 to 9, I'm getting like they're all getting ready for school, and it's like I can't even look at my phone from like 7:30 to 9:30 in the mornings. Oh, did he get it? Oh, I gave it to him. First down. I mean, it looked like he had it because that fall forward there. Yeah, that Niner game was brutal. I told my Niners friends, I said, now you know what it feels like. Steelers went out the same way. Okay, it looks like the trade. All right. There's a trade. Bowman and Murky have traded the Tigers for the Phillies. So Murky now has the Phillies, And Bowman has the Reds and the Tigers. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think Saleh should have ever been back. I mean, I think he'll get another head coaching job. I kind of hope the Steelers take him. He just seems like the kind of guy you want, to be in charge of your organization. And if the Jets weren't so dysfunctional, they would have known what they had. And it looks like the Giants finally have a good head coach again. All right, I'm going to get this ready so we can just rip it quick on halftime. Doink. He missed it. Yeah, you do, Clay. You got the Bay Area covered. These are good. I don't know. I've been picking up the Giants. I like them. I think they're kind of like a sneaky, good sleeper team. Grinch will trade you the Rangers for one of your teams. All right, we ready to go? This is our 25 Bowman Super Draft Jumbo. Got everyone in? All right, trade window is closed. All right, let's get to it. Welcome in if you're watching on Facebook. Our first stream ever on Facebook. Thank you for everybody on YouTube as well. We got a Super Jumbo looking for 5 autos here. We've got 2 color in the first pack. Got an aqua wave, it looks like, and we got a gold paper. All right, Tanner Franklin, Blake Mitchell, Hughes, Cunningham, Hodge, Rodriguez, Flores, Farmelo, McConaughey, Pena, Millar, Connor Griffin, Riley Kelly, J.J. Weatherholt, Cade Crossland, Luke Dickerson, Nolan Sailors. We got Gavin Fine. There we go. Good one there on a refractor. We got Matt Barr on a first. Cade Anderson. All right, we're hitting solid names in the first pack already. That Cade going to Murky Tangles. It's been chasing the Mariners with me for the last week. And then I like this Gavin Fine, too. All right, let's see what we got for the color. We'll do the higher number first. So we'll take a look at that wave. All right, good luck, everybody. Yeah, about that trade. No take backsies. All right, we got Reds. I don't see a first, so it's got to be Duno, right? It is Alfredo Duno, 107 out of 125 on the Aqua Wave. Going to the Bowman. All right, but we got a second chance sweepstakes here. We got gold paper, and it is a first, and it's for the Cubbies. Kane Kepley on the gold paper, 24 of 50. He is a second rounder, so there we go. He's not the guy, but close enough to being the guy. Nice hit there for the Cubs. We have another draft break after this, so we have about 15 spots left to fill. So head on over to breakertoolbox.com and let's pick up the rest of that spot so we can get right into ripping. All right, we got another color here. We got purple. And then that is just a chrome. That's weird they've been doing this like backwards chrome stuff. All right, so that's a Weatherholt on the Axis. Lorenzo, Dean Moss, Briseño, Witherspoon, Jared Thomas, Brandon Compton, J.R. Ritchie, Sean Gamble, Luke LaCourse, Myra, Conrad, Harvey, there's Bremner, Selena Slowinski, Cooper Pratt, Jacob Morrison, Phil's on the first, Cade Obermuller on the refractor. We got Charlie Condon from 24 Bowman, Mason Neville on the first, and Yolfran Castillo for the Rangers. No huge name there, but we'll take all the first we can get. All right, we got a purple here. Out of 250. Show me that first. It's a bat. It's a first. It's for the Royals. Josh Hammond. We've been pulling a ton of this guy. I think Giants fan came and snagged the Royals in this break from Laser Viking. Well, he's getting a nice little chrome purple Josh Hammond. Seth Hernandez on the draft night. All right, so 2 packs, 3 numbered. Let's keep it rolling here. All right, we got a speckle. And as somebody was saying earlier, those are a little bit more rare than people think. So definitely keep an eye out for speckles on eBay because they're about 1 per case. 1 to 2 per case. All right, I got DeVries, Nate Snead, Ryan Sloan, Yeeman, Legrand, Carlson, Piacentini, Irish, Maldonado, Dax Kilby, he's the guy for the Yanks, Tait Cunningham, he's the guy for the Diamondbacks, Steele Hall, he's the guy for the Reds, CJ Gray, Ryan Mitchell, Bonham, and Murph Gray. We got an Angels first refractor in the pipeline. That's going to be Nate Snead. We got another Kane Kepley there. Braden Montgomery and Ethan Hedges for the Rockies. All right, so the speckle here, it's non-numbered. In the past, they've numbered them to like $2.99. $1 to 2 per case. They're probably a little bit higher print count than $2.99, but we'll see. All right, we got, I don't see a first, but I do see Twins. That's going to be Walker Jenkins. He might be a guy we get to watch play in Minnesota this year. We'll see. It's kind of like a Roman Anthony light, I would say. I don't think that's doing him a disservice. A lot of people wish they were Roman Anthony light. All right, and we got an X-Fractor. Those are 1 per box. And, oh, we got something behind it. Something that is going to be a case hit in that spot. Oh, or it could be one of those non-numbered refractor, or the Bowman logo fractors that don't have the logo. So that would be numbered to 35. We got Cash Mayfield, Melendez, Moore, Lodice, Sirota, Curley, McGonigal, Lombardi, Bazana, Celestin, Killen, Episcope, Southacene, Dickerson, Jake Cook, Luis Pena. We got Landon Harmon, the wrong Nat on the refractor, Jesus Mate, Justin Lampkin, and Yandel Ricardo. So a couple things it could be. It could be a college uniform variation. It could be an image variation, or it could be one of those logo fractors that just don't have the logo. And if that's the case, then it's going to be numbered to 35. We hit one of those, I think, in one of our case breaks. I can't remember which one. All right, well, let's see here. We got 2 things to look at. We'll start with the X-Fractor. That's for Boston. Kyson Witherspoon, that's their first-round pick. And then, oh, it is a college uniform variation for the A's. Let's go. I believe it's the A's, right? Nope, Cardinals. My bad. Liam Doyle for the Cards for Tennessee. That's right. A's drafted the kid from Florida State. That's my bad. Nice one there. Boom. For the Cards. College uniform variation. That's the second one we pulled. Both have been from Tennessee. Huge card there. Nice hit, Cards. Who has the Cards? I feel like it's Giants fan. He's always bopping around and picking up different teams. All right, let's see what we got here. That is an Axis. What do we got in front of it? Stuck. The card is stuck. Ooh, it's a Aqua Reptilian. All right, so we get Quentin Young on the Axis. Jordan Yost, Gabe Davis, Josh Hammond, Matthew Fisher, Ethan Petrie, Nate George, DeZerwa, Tyson Lewis, Bellew, Tibbs, Voigt, Tommy Troy, Forbes, Turley, Nayans, Wing. We got JoJo. We just need to see JoJo on some color. Caden Kent, Johnny Level, Tayton Gray, and Jacob Reimer. All right, so this is our last non-auto pack. We'll be getting into the autos next. All right, here we go. On the Aqua Reptilian, first for the Yankees, Dax Kilby. Boom, hitting the names. We are hitting the names. Now we just need to do it in these packs. If you're not excited about Dax Kilby, go check out his prices, what his stuff's selling for on eBay right now. Every shortstop drafted by the Yankees is destined to become the next Derek Jeter, so they buy it like he's already Derek Jeter. Oh, Laser Viking, that's you. That's a nice consolation for not getting your Royals. Those got swooped, but you were able to swoop in and get something else. All right. I'm not sure what's up with the backwards cards. All right, we're going base auto in the first pack. That's okay. I try to pick out the ones that I think the base autos are going to be in. The colors are usually on the left side for whatever reason. All right, a couple good names here. Liam Doyle again. We got Adonis Garcia for Pittsburgh. There's Jamie Arnold, Fouch, and Liam Doyle. There we go. So good names in the chromes, good names in the refractors. Liam Doyle having a night. Yep, like Volpe, like George Lombard. Remember when George Lombard hit like 2 home runs in a game in spring training and his card prices, his base auto was selling for like over $200 for like a week? Crazy. Just crazy. All right, we got a first auto for the Pirates, y'all, and it's a bat. That's Adonis Garcia. So right team, wrong player. Guzman. I said Garcia. It's Guzman. All right, it's all right. That's just our first auto. We got 4 more. We're gonna get some color. We're starting to see that weird thing from Topps where they give us the same dudes from the same pack. What's up, Mink? I am trying to get this done before halftime is over. Let's see if we can get it done here. All right, no more color paper. It's been a little stingy on the color paper. All right, I see a purple. I see purple on the auto. All right, so we got some color. Willits, Lays, Wood, Richardson, Davalan, White, Becker, Smith, Brecht, Owens, Culpepper, Fleming, Rojas, Zach Root, JD Dix. We got Peter Cousseau on the refractor. How about Max William there for the Finns? Andrew Salas and Ayenson. So Ayenson's a guy. He's a guy I'd be looking to pick up. 2nd round draft pick out of LSU. Should have been a 1st rounder. Kyle loves him. If you read his write-up on him, he was just absolutely blown away that the kid didn't get taken in the 1st round. So go out and try to pick up his autos. I know you were being sarcastic, but they did think he was going to be like the next Jeter. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, it's the Halos, and it's a right-hander. Bremner, let's freaking go. Bremner on some color. Number 2 pick in the draft. Oh my gosh, now it's a PSA 8. Wow. Let's keep it going. We're hitting the pitchers right now. Let's just keep hitting the top pitchers. Give me a Seth. Give me an Arnold. Give me a Cade for Murky. Let's keep going. All right. Maybe refractor could be a base here. Let's see what we got. It's another base. Waldschmidt, Kepley, Montgomery, Hedges, Thomas White, Gurevich, Lombard, Schubert, Miller, Verderek, Jordan, Weidman, Esmerlin Valdez, Walton, Max Clark. We got Brody Brecht, Josh Owens on the refractor, Kalen Culpepper, and Cooper Fleming. Yeah, my ROI just went down on Bremner from 1 refractor auto for $2,000 to 2 autos for $2,500. It's definitely a big upgrade for my ROI department. All right, here we go. Let's look for another big one here. It's a bat. It's a first. It's for the Mets. Mitch Voigt. That's their 1st rounder. So there we go. We're getting names. We're getting names. Nice hit for the Mets there. Who ended up for the Mets? I felt like they got picked up a little later. All right, 2 more autos to go, guys. I mean, we started off strong with the color. We have not seen much color. Oh, my God, we got a red. Look at that. Holy smokes, we got a red paper, guys. Red paper to 5. Red paper to 5. That could be a monster right there. And, oh, we got a refractor auto. So some more color. All right, Watson, Arias, Bodine, Nelson, Witherspoon, Essenberg. There's Seth Hernandez, Pico Cone, Aiden West, Devin Taylor, Bradfield, Carmichael Jenkins, Frey, Escobar. How about J.J. Weatherholt on the refractor? We got Cade Crossland, Luke Dickerson, and Nolan Sailors. Huge fan of his name, by the way. All right, you guys want to do the auto first or the red paper? Where do we feel like we want to go with this? Oh, my God, if the auto is a red, geez Louise. I wouldn't even want to look at it. All right, auto or paper? What are we feeling? I'm leaning towards the auto first because the paper is a 5, and you don't get that all that often. If you guys are good with that, let's go auto first. All right, here we go. Good luck. It's Dodgers. It's a first. It's Zach Root. Watch the red paper also be Zach Root. I just feel like Topps does that. Like way too many times for it to be a coincidence. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. I mean, I'm envisioning like a Nationals color match. That would be sick. All right, good luck. It's a first. It's for KC. Cameron Millar, and it is 1 out of 5. First on print, 3rd rounder, 97th overall from Martinez, which isn't too far from me. Martinez, California. He's a Bay Area kid, and he's a high school arm. Congrats to the Royals. So I'm not sure, Laser, if you'd rather have the paper red to 5 or the Liam Doyle college variation, but either way, it looks like you would have hit something nice. All right, here we go. Last pack, last auto. We got one more box up on Breaker Toolbox. 15 spots left. Head over there, grab a spot. That's going to be our in action. Nothing super exciting there. I've yet to see a numbered one. I've seen autos, but I have not seen. We're going to end on a base auto. That's lame. All right, we got Coe, Reed, Riggio, Boyker, DeVries, Monroe, Gillen, Livingston, Norrie, Jacobs, Staffura, Fritton, Sakura, McKenzie, JKG. We got Elian Pena on the refractor, Cameron Millar, Riley Kelly, and Connor Griffin. Yeah, he's like, I'm not super jealous of the paper red, but I would think the Doyle is definitely going to be worth more. All right. Last auto of the box. Let's hope it's a banger. It is a base, but still can hit a nice name on a base. All right, we got, is that Red Sox? That is Red Sox. Kai Son Witherspoon on the inaction. Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen, we haven't pulled any numbers of these. I haven't really seen them either, but I have seen the autos. I actually hit an orange Bazana in action auto for 24 draft last year. That was kind of cool. Rip City was there. It was a great moment. Okay, we got a first. It's for the Braves. So, Grinchy, this one's for you. How about a Briggs McKenzie to go with the rest of your Braves haul? All right, let's do a quick little recap here. We're going to hit the top refractors: Jamie Arnold, Liam Doyle, Gavin Fine, and Cade Anderson. We've got Kai Son Witherspoon on the X-Fractor and Walker Jenkins on the Speckle. Our numbered chromes: Dax Kilby, Josh Hammond, and Alfredo Duno. We had Cameron Millar and Cade Kepley. Golden red for paper. That's pretty good. Really snazzy college variation. Liam Doyle in his Tennessee uniform. And let's see. Let's go base here. We had Adonis Guzman, Mitch Voigt. Mitch Voigt's a good auto. Briggs McKenzie, Zach Root, and Tyler Bremner on the purple auto. All right, we got one more, guys. So head on over to Breaker Toolbox. Let's try to fill that guy up, and hopefully we'll be able to get to that tonight. And look at that. We finished right before the second half kickoff. Am I good or what? Panthers and Sharks, the goalies fought each other? It's like got to be an awkward skate to the middle of the rink to fight. And the Sharks goalie's Russian, so I'm not sure I'd fuck with that guy. The Sharks guy did or the Panthers guy did? That's great. What possibly could the goalies be beefing about? That happened during the game. They're like not even close to each other. Gotta steal it. All right, we're down to 10. All right, guys, 60 seconds left. I'd stay and hang out longer, but I got to go to a Little League coaches meeting tonight for my son's team. Oh, Grinchy's getting the A's. And the Rangers. Holy smokes. And the Giants. What a stud. All right. Ready to go. So I'll take the Cards, the Mets, the Rockies, the Reds, Red Sox, and White Sox. Yeah, I did, bud. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Always have my back. And that's why I'm about to hit you a freaking monster card right now. I'm just going to put the new break results on the... All right, break results updated on the scroller. Let me text the chat. All right, good luck, everybody. I know, I'm too, man. I'm gonna really, as much as I love draft, I'm gonna enjoy kind of being done. I mean, if I had more time and we can spread it out, but it's also like, it's a race to beat the clock too, because you want to get these cards either to PSA or to PSA or to eBay like quickly. So I don't want to take a bunch of time ripping it. Even though sometimes it's weird, like we saw this with the last class, there's a little bit of like maturity too with the class, like Connor Griffin was a top chase, but he wasn't like the guy that he was that he is now, obviously. So the Pirates weren't even like, they were a top 5 team, but definitely not top 3. And same with the A's. The A's being, with Kurtz, they were probably like the 4th best team. You had the Guardians and the Royals 1 and 2, and then you could even like put the Angels in that like 3rd spot because of Christian Moore. We got True Blue here. We got True Blue, but yeah, hopefully we can hit a little. Hopefully we can hit another little case hit. That would be nice. Last 2 boxes, 2 Lucy's. You never know what you get with the Lucy's. All right, here we go. We got Josh Hammond for the Royals, Matthew Fisher, Ethan Petrie, I believe he's a 2nd rounder, and Nate George. I want to do Stadium Clubs. I'll probably get a case of it. I don't want to get too much. And I say I'll get a case of it, but who knows with freaking the way products are selling out on Topps if I'll even be able to get any of it. But yeah, I like to grab at least a couple boxes of every release for, I probably just won't go too crazy on it, because if I don't sell out the breaks and I have to end up eating the teams. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dummy. I totally forgot that there was a card behind there. Jacob Morrison. Minx got me distracted. For the Brewers, Jacob Morrison on the 1st. That's a beautiful color. But yeah, I'll get Stadium Club. I just don't want to get too much of it, because if I end up having to be the guy that eats a bunch of teams, like I already made my, I wouldn't say I have a disdain for Stadium Club. It's just, to me, it's like In-N-Out. It's like In-N-Out Burger. And if you're from California, you know what that means, right? Like In-N-Out. Oh, we got a purple. People in California love In-N-Out. They love In-N-Out to like an unreasonable level. Like, it's good. It's not that good. And that's how I feel about Stadium Club. Like, I feel like it's fine, but it's not the cult following that I think it deserves. So anyways, that's my thoughts on it. We got DeZerwa for the Orioles, Tyson Lewis, Max Bellew, and Co. Because they have In-N-Out in Texas, and if you go to Texas, the lines in the drive-thru In-N-Out are like not crazy. They're just like a reasonable. It's just like another fast food place. But in California, no matter what time of day you go to an In-N-Out, the lines are like around the building. Oh my God, I almost did it again. All right, purple, here we go. First for the Orioles, DeZerwa. Look at that. Topps doing it again. I don't know anything about this kid. Oh, he's a 2nd rounder. Maybe he's got a chance. 2nd round lefty. Michigan State. Okay. I see you, DeZerwa. I was not familiar with your game. It's Colby. You're not missing much, man. Like, if you're ever in Texas, you can get it there. It's like I said, it's okay. But the unreason, like, my brother is a native Californian, obviously, like me. He lives in New York City. He's lived in New York City for like years now. The first place he goes to when he gets off the plane to come back to California is In-N-Out. I'm like, it's not that good. Like, what are we doing here? Like, when I'm in Texas, I'm more excited about Whataburger, but then that makes sense because we don't have Whataburger in California. So, all right, we got Cubs. That's Dominic Reed on the refractor first. Rock Riggio, non-first. Cody Boyker and DeVries on the refractor. We also got an Aqua Wave coming up next. It's so funny. So it's like the season now. I'm getting alerts on my watch as I'm ripping this. I had a sky blue refractor up for sale, and so I got a notification like 2 minutes ago that somebody offered me, like, I think I have it listed for like $18, and I got an offer on it for 15, and then like as soon as I get the offer, somebody bought it at full price. Gotta love release week. All right, here we go. It is the A's. Colby Grant Richardson, that little closer mojo, grabbing a couple teams there at the end and getting rewarded. Yeah, Whataburger's good. Oh, got a sticker on that one. That's a recycle. Do you have Freddy's, like Freddy's Steak Burger? To me, Freddy's is the closest thing to In-N-Out. Maybe like slightly better than it. I mean, Freddy's is good, but I like Freddy's better because they have all that. They have that. What's it called? All that custard. So like your custard menu. Ooh, oh my God! Did we just hit something? That could be a crystallized. What is it? It's a mini diamond something, and it's in a really, really weird spot. The only things I've seen like that have been crystallized. It doesn't look like a crystallized, but I guess it could be. Do they have the do the regular inserts? Can those be mini diamond? I haven't seen that yet. But in any event, we got something very, very interesting right there. Jake Monroe, Theo Gillen, Dean Livingston, and Lorenzo. Yeah, Shake Shack. Shake Shack's a little bit different though. Like I put like Shake Shack like Habit kind of in that vein. I wouldn't compare In-N-Out to Cookout, but I would say it's because I know Cookout has obviously kind of like a cult following. It's kind of like Cookout's following, but like even like way more intense. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm so excited to see what this is. We'll start with the X-Fractor first. Yeah, it could be. I haven't seen that before though. It's not a die cut, so it's a crystallized. I can see it now at the top. It's a crystallized, and it could be a black crystallized, guys. Black to 10. All right, we've got Franklin Arias. All right, good luck, everybody. Holy smokes. No, it's not. It's an Axis. Gosh dang it. I saw the little, like, loop up there. It's just a mini diamond to the Marlins. Like, what a letdown. Sorry, Colby. I hope you're excited for this card. It's a mini diamond Axis. I have not seen a mini diamond insert refractor yet, so I've opened a ton of boxes. So it's not all that late, and it's not my first time. I don't know why I messed that up, but apologize for getting your hopes up. I really thought we were seeing something crazy there. That one's on me. I'm not sure if there could be a bigger letdown from thinking that it's a black crystallized to like a mini diamond Axis insert. Oh boy. This is how you know you're Bowmaned out. Like I'm Bowmaned out. All right, we got Gavin Fine on the draft night. We got a steel medal, and we got a blue behind it. Uh-oh. Indiana scored again. Is that a defensive touchdown? All right, Neville, Castillo, Caden Kent, Johnny Level, Gray, Reimer, Harmon, Made, Lampkin, Jenkins, Frey, Escobar, Celestin, Gavin Killen, Episcope. There's Southacene. We got Dean Moss on the refractor. Briseño. Kyson Witherspoon, a couple Tigers there for you, Mink, and Jared Thomas. I'm really nervous that since I had to eat the Rockies, that the Rockies are going to eat, and I'm happy that we haven't seen crazy Rockies so far, so I don't want the Rockies to eat. When the Rockies eat, nobody's happy. All right, here we go. Let's do the blue paper first. Is it Angels? It is Angels. Joshua Lugo on the sky blue to $4.99. We got Bowman on the axis. And non-first for the Cubbies, Jefferson Rojas, 98 out of 100. Nice card there. I like Rojas. I just would like it better on his first. Blocked punt TD. All right, well, we did get a fair amount of numbered in the right stack, so that's good. All right, now the fun begins. Yeah, Tigers are sneaky. I'm actually surprised. They've usually been a team that sold pretty quickly. I think I had them priced well. I probably could have charged a little bit more for them, but in my experience, the top teams did not eat the way that I thought they were. I think there's quite a few top teams, so I think people were kind of hedging maybe a little bit, and that's fine. Seth Hernandez, JoJo Parker, Boyker, Monroe Gillen, Dean Moss, Curley. I like Curley. Another Jefferson Rojas, which is good. I think when the chase teams can be somewhat affordable, I think that makes for a good box. Like parity, just like in sports. If you can have parity in your breaks for every team's going from like 25 to 55, I think that's good. You don't want like when Wemby was a rookie where the Spurs were going for like, $750 and every other team was like less than 50. That doesn't make it fun. All right, here we go. Our first auto. It's a bat. It's a first. It's for the Cubbies. Cubbies, Ethan Conrad. That's their guy. All right, so the Cubs having a good break so far. If you're going to hit the base auto, you got to hit the guy. We hit the guy. Still mad at myself for thinking it was a black crystallized. What a dummy. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? This is something I haven't seen a whole lot. These last two boxes were like especially bad though with the backwards cards. Get a refractor auto? It is a refractor auto. That's good. Livingston, Lorenzo, Dean Moss, Briseño, Witherspoon, Thomas. There's a lot of Tigers circulating around, Mink. Just got to get them circulating on the right cards. Matthew Mayura on the first. There's another Ethan Conrad. Ty Harvey and Bremner. Bremner's a good name. It's still the third quarter in this game, so they got time. It's not a crazy deficit. All right, Cardinals. We've got Brewers first refractor auto. How about Jacob Morrison? We hit him on the color earlier, so kind of circulating some names here, which I'm not a fan of, but I am a fan of refractor autos. All right, pack number 3. All right, we got gold paper and an inaction. And base auto. Base auto. All right, Pico Cone, Yost, Davis. Yost is the guy you want to hit there, Mink. He's their first rounder. Dickerson, Sailors, Brecht, Owens, Culpepper. We got Selena, Slawinski, Pratt, and Morrison. It is a Midwest box. Oh, he's down. I forgot that rule in college where if your knee goes down, you're down. All right, here we go. Let's take a peek ski here. We got our inaction. For the Royals, that's Josh Hammond. Prize prospects, Cade Anderson. First for the Cardinals, Liam Doyle, 25 of 50 on the paper. That's a banger. Gold paper first. I haven't looked at centering on the cards yet, but from what I remembered, I went heavy. It went real heavy into Bowman. I did not rip or break as much as Bowman Chrome, but real OC. The paper was actually really good. Is this gonna be our next Zach Root auto? Sarah doesn't buy the Dodgers, and then we just start hitting a ton of Dodger autos. It's the way it goes, right? All right, we're gonna have to get two. We're gonna have to get two big autos and probably a case hit to really salvage this one. What do we got here? Oh, we got yellow. It's kind of weird to have color, non-auto color in an auto pack. And we got another base auto, so that's Boo. Schubert, Mayfield, Melendez. So we should be set up for a nice color in the last pack at least. We got Dante Nori, Ben Jacobs, Staffura, and Fritton. So hopefully that is because it's yellow and it's chrome. I'm hoping it's another image variation, numbered image variation, numbered something other than just a non-auto numbered. So if it can be something unique and special, then that'll be good. Because I haven't seen just regular old plain Jane base refractors in the auto packs. We got Bazana there. We got Jamie Arnold. All right, here we go. Good luck. It is a first for the Giants. Trevor Cohen. So it is. It's just a normal old chrome numbered, which is strange. But hey, bonus numbered. Quite a bit of numbered in this box, which is good. We had two paper numbers. We got Cohen, Rojas, Salas, Richardson, DeZerwa, and Morrison. So what is that? 6 chrome numbered? So that's a lot. That's a lot. But we're gonna need to see some heat on these autos. First for the Reds, Mason Morris. Not the red we're looking for. Not even close. Not even close. Third rounder from Mississippi, Ole Miss. A Reds pitcher is definitely not who we're looking for. All right, last pack, guys. It's been a journey. We've done it together. We had a lot of fun. We've had some laughs. We've had some tears. We've done everything, but the most important thing is we've done it together. And I don't see any color. Come on. No, we end it with a 4 base auto box. that's how you know it's done. Like that's how you know like we've hit the end. Like this is it. It's not meant to be. I don't know what to say. It's Sakura, Briggs McKenzie, Kuroda Grauer, and AJ Russell. Like we've had such good luck with not getting base autoed, and we've been hitting like terrible names on color, and we've just been looking for that one big auto, one big color auto. You get to the last pack, you've already hit your 3 base autos, and here we go. So I'm glad that at least this is the box that I had to eat most of the teams, so I'm happy about that. I'm happy you guys didn't waste your money on this one. It's a first for the Diamondbacks, and it's a name. That's the guy. Joe Madden was chasing him. I think John Cartwright picked the D-backs in this break, so there we go. John C., going to you, my friend. That's a good auto. That's a good auto, but the fact that it's a base is pretty buns. But all right, so Bremner, the recap's not going to be long at all. We only really hit 2 good refractors, Bremner and Hammond. Arias, not even a first on the X-Fractor. Did hit a lot of color. Cohen, Rojas, Salas, Richardson, DeZerwa, and Morrison there. The gold Liam Doyle was nice. And the Lugo, decent one for the PC. And Kaysen Cunningham, Mason Morris, Zach Root, Jacob Morrison, and Ethan Conrad. So 2 first-rounders, but just base. Oh, man, guys. Well, thanks for coming on the journey with me. I'm going to need a cold shower after that box. That box was disgusting. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the game. It looks like Miami's making it a game. And I think I'm going to take the rest of the week off and, get everything shipped out, packaged up, sorted, and then maybe we'll throw a little fun mixer up on Sunday or something and see if we can get a couple breaks going. But yeah, appreciate you guys as always. See you back in the chat. Love you all. Have a great night, and hope your team wins. I don't have a team in this, so I'm just hoping for a good game. But go Canes if you're a Miami fan, and go Hoosiers if you're Indiana.